guys, what's up and welcome to today's video. A little spoiler alert, yes, my room is a different color right now and everything is kind of all over the place. It might look really empty and really weird. That is because if you guys saw in my last video, I said that I am remodeling my room, and so I just finished painting it and I'm gonna have a whole video talking about what it looks like and do a whole reveal after it's done. But because of quarantine, you know, I'm waiting still for some of my decorations to come in, so I didn't want to do a video till everything was all done. So I know you guys are probably wondering by the title of this video, I realized that this is probably kind of a weird time to make a video like this in the first place, because obviously we can't go anywhere, and obviously I haven't really been using this right now since I have been home. It's a video I've been wanting to make, and I just figured why not do it now, and y'all can resume this when quarantine is lifted. So today I'm going to be reviewing 3 dating apps. I'm only going over 3 just because these are the ones that I have downloaded, I've been using for the past couple months, so I can give you kind of more of an up-to-date review on them. Also, none of this is sponsored. This is all just my own personal thoughts and opinions, and if you guys use them and you think that they're great and amazing, that's awesome. Everything's going to work better for some people and not so well for others, so these are all just my own personal opinions. Don't be discouraged based on my thoughts, because a lot of things, which you guys will hear throughout this video, a lot of things that I really didn't like, people like swear by. So just wanted to put that little disclaimer out there. One other disclaimer before getting started is I hate dating apps. And the reason is primarily because I'm really outgoing, very extroverted, and I do really well in social scenarios, and I love getting thrown into random groups of people, and I can make friends really easily. I can start talking to random strangers if I want to. That is something that is second nature to me. It's easy. It doesn't come across as challenging, like those weird social scenarios that people get weirded out at. I'm like, yes, let's go, let's do it. For me, this whole concept of a dating app was always really weird, because I just would always meet people organically, and I like to meet people organically. For the longest time, I swore that I would never even download them. I was like, I'm just so against it. I'm being really adamant, and I was like, I don't want to do it. When I moved to New York, I was, new in the city, and I only had 2 really good friends who were living in the city, and so I wanted to just download them and, kind of use that as a way to just meet people, whether anything came out of it or not. I thought it would just be a good start to, meet people. Without further ado, let's get into picking out these 3 dating apps. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Hinge. I'm sure a lot of you guys know it, have used it. It's pretty popular as an app, and so I was like, all right, let's do it. Honestly, I right off the bat, I hated this thing, and I guess it was just maybe the people who were on it, I just was not getting good matches on it. It was just everyone who was just so not my type. It was just I don't know. I was like, am I using this wrong? I don't understand. I have it set, my preferences are all set the way a normal person would. I'm 23, so I don't think it goes above the age of 28. It's just a normal age bracket thing. And honestly, I did not find people who I really like. I think I only ever met one person on there who I actually ended up meeting up with, who ended up being really cool. But other than that, everyone else was just not my type. And I ended up with this. It literally says, you've seen everyone who fits your preferences. Check back soon. And it's been like this for months. So basically, I broke the app. That's pretty much been it. That was pretty much my entire story with the app. After that, I kind of gave up because it also stopped giving me options. And I don't know, that's just my thoughts on it. So let's move on to the next one. The next one I want to talk about is Bumble, which is really popular, I'm sure. Again, a lot of you guys have probably used it, and quite honestly, I kind of like it. So obviously it's a very simple process, same thing, swiping, same concept as that. But what's really cool about it is it has different categories. So you can be on there to, for the simple purpose of a dating app of finding a date. But then you can also find friends. They have Bumble BFF, and then they also have Bumble Biz. So you can find, you know, if you're looking for a new mentor or just someone to partner with or someone to just kind of get knowledge from is in like a business networking kind of environment, they have that as well. It has multiple benefits, and even if I was in like a really committed relationship, I would totally still have this because you can still meet other people who could end up being a really good friend or could end up being a great mentor. Like, to me, the concept of making a new friend through an app just seems like it doesn't make any sense. It's really funny. I was talking to another friend about this, but post-college, it's so weird and different to make friends, especially if you move to a new city. And that was kind of the case for me. And I was working at a really small company where there weren't too many, you know, fresh grads. So it definitely was a lot more challenging. You know, on top of like the dating aspect, I also was matching with people on BFF. And so I actually ended up making a couple friends through it who I'm still friends with today. And it's really funny because conceptually we're like, it's so weird. Like, why did we meet because of an app? Like, why? Like, it's just like a weird concept. But honestly, if it wasn't for it, I probably wouldn't have met them, and they're still really cool people that I still hang out with today. I haven't gotten to meet anybody through the business opportunity yet. I just think it's a great app in general. And the final one I'm going to be talking about is called The League. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it. It honestly was something kind of newer to me. I wasn't sure of it. It's not kind of one of the top ones that come up when you think of them. But my friend actually sent me a link because she recommended me for it. And so basically what's kind of cool is it's almost like an elite group of single people, like, if that makes any sense. Not like elite, but there's a wait list to get in it, and I don't know how long or how true the wait list is. I know I had to wait a week to get in on it, but also a friend had recommended me for it. I know it takes longer if you don't have any recommendations, or if you know, of course, if you pay to play, you can get in immediately, but you can also go for free, and if someone recommends you, etc., you can get in faster. It took a week for me to get in. But what's interesting about it is you can't keep like swiping forever. You only get 3 options every single day. But of the people I've seen on there, like, a lot of them have gone to like Ivies or are like entrepreneurs or are just a lot more like ambitious and are tired of sort of like meeting people through other apps that are just like a one-time, like, this is not going to go anywhere, which is how I felt a lot of the time. It's actually been kind of cool, and talking to some of the people on there has actually been really interesting. Now, I didn't get in on it until quarantine started, so I haven't met anybody yet. But honestly, and this one's been downloaded fairly recently. I think I downloaded it in March. So it's definitely been a new addition, and I'm still kind of learning how it works, and I haven't gotten to see anybody yet because quarantine. But I kind of like the concept. You only get 3 people, so you can't keep swiping forever, and you know, you get to talk a little bit. I think it's kind of interesting the way that they've grouped people and the types of people on there. It's definitely way more up my alley. Like I said, I am not the biggest fan of them, but here I am. I've used them during the time that I was in New York, and just wanted to give you guys my honest reviews on them. Like I said, these are just my personal thoughts. Do with it as you will. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.